Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's your boy GrandmastaJ, and today we're going to be doing something a little special today. We're going to be doing some VOD review. Now, I did want to do this on my channel for a while. I don't know if I actually ever did, but we're doing it now. So, hey, you know, whatever is what it is. Right now, we're going to be looking at some matches of a floor 8 to 10 people, because usually they kind of like to call that like purgatory. The people trying to break into Celestial, but they keep flip-flopping back and forth between like floor 8, 9, and 10. Right? Usually these people make very specific mistakes that's stopping them from being consistent. Now, they're decent. They're good enough to get up to those floors, but they're not good enough to progress further, to be consistent enough to become a Celestial level player. And right now we have Happy Chaos versus Nago. Now, of course, I'm going to be coaching the Nago player in this matchup. Now, versus Happy Chaos, Nago has some tools to kind of like circumvent some of his stuff. I know Happy Chaos is a bit of a harder character because even if you know like the most basic amount of zoning with him, you can shut down a bunch of players who don't really understand what's going on. So without further ado, let's see what he's doing right. Let's call out what he's doing wrong. Let's see how we can help him to progress even further. And hey, maybe you, if you in the little crowd is a little Nago player, right, a little up and coming, maybe you can learn something from this too. So let's start the video, shall we? All right, round start, pretty important in this matchup. 2S, now 2S round start is not the worst thing in the world, right? I will not knock this round start, right? Because, should I knock this round start? Here's the thing. Happy Chaos likes to go for a number of things for a round start, right? One is the curse ball. Whoop, whoop. He likes to do the curse ball because it kind of acts as a pseudo backdash, right? So maybe you want to hard call out the curse ball most of the time because that ends up leading to essentially the pressure that he likes to do, which is just full screen gunshots all day long, right? Another thing too is that he likes to do 2S and he likes to do 5S. Now, in terms of what beats what, if you do 2S, you might lose to his 5S or his 2S because they're pretty fast and Nago's got nerfed. But overall, it's not that bad of an idea, right? Nago has like 2S is one of his most common round starts, maybe 5K as a round start, mostly because it has less recovery. And as you can see, Big Boy here is already in the air, right? So he could have recovered a little bit faster to be able to 6P this. Is what it is. It's okay. Now, here's what I will come at you. Why the frick is Big Boy right here? Big brother man, right? He gets hit. And actually, if he mashed throw here upon getting hit, I would not come at him so hard for this. But he mashes, what is that, 5S? Or no, 5K? Yeah, no, it's not very good. In fact, 1, 2, you definitely could have just thrown him right here. And that might have been not necessarily a punish, but you definitely would have caught him. So just be aware when you're getting jumped in on how high they are, right? Now, the Happy Chaos player could have, of course, covered his approach with gunshot, but he didn't. So you might have been able to call him out on that. And think about the buttons that you press. If you pressed grab here, remember, grab is 2 frames. That is your fastest call out if they are point blank. So, and Nago's throw range is much faster than, or much farther than everybody else's. If you get counter hit, it's fine. You burst out, also fine. I like this clone. I don't like this Beyblade. Now, why do I like this clone? Why don't I like this Beyblade? The clone, he blocks the clone, right? He puts him in a situation where he's forced to block the clone. Hold on, let me bust out my little. He's forced to block it, right? So now he's there. He's stuck here. Yes, sir. We got some production value. He's stuck there. You're already, right, before you even Beyblade. Oh, it's a little hard to tell. But you're already like here, right, before you even start the Beyblade. And he is still in block stun. So you're able to enforce your plus frames at, you know, I not at the best range, honestly, but you're at the very least able to get a /Rekka situation and therefore are able to apply some pressure on him, all right? You don't really have much meter, but you have a lot of blood to work with. So why waste so much of it? Now your blood is going to be up to like here. It's not going to be great. Why waste so much of it just to get in? And this move is -2 anyway. Now he's in the air, so it's going to be a little bit more plus, but even still, I digress. And you get thrown for it. You get thrown for your troubles. All that, and you're thrown for your troubles. This is not great, because look at where his blood is now. Look at where his blood is now. Boom. Okay, I don't know why it does that, but your blood is right there. That's a lot of blood. You barely have enough to even throw another clone. You can't really Fukio, so you're really only gonna be, your really only choice is to Beyblade now. And now you're stuck in the corner. So you don't have that much of a health resource. Hold on. Production value, boom! You don't really have that much of a health resource to be doing all this because now your blood is very, very high. So your defense modifiers are low. All right, you're in the corner. It's not looking very good, is what it is. Okay? Nice defense. I like this defense. You mash here. I don't know what does he mash? What are you mashing? Because honestly, I'm not even gonna knock it until I know what you're pressing. Jab, not bad. Honestly, I'm okay. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. The reason why I'm okay with that is because, like, you know, it's a fast option. I would have liked to see a throw. Maybe throw would have worked here. 1, 2, 3. Maybe, maybe not. Nah, it wouldn't have worked. Maybe. Who knows? Doesn't matter. That's okay. Not a big deal. Now, this is where it's like, what the frick? Don't try not to mash too much, all right? Just don't mash that much on wake up, especially if they're in an advantageous situation. I know you kind of want to fish for some stuff, but like sometimes you fish a little too hard and you're in situations like this where I believe he's going to super you, put you through the wall, bing, bada, boom. You're going to take a lot of damage because, again, your blood is not there, right? Okay, what the frick did you just get? It looked like he was blocking for a second. It looked like Buddy was blocking for a second. He blocked for about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He blocked for 7 frames and then was like, I'm gonna close slash. I'm gonna close slash. Now, hey, look. Ambitious to be sure. If you 6P'd, it actually might have worked. So I like the idea of like, oh, he's in the air. Maybe he's stalling out in the air, but it's tough because you got hard knockdown and usually people get a safe jump. So if you did 5 heavy, it wouldn't have worked. I think the way he jumped in, I don't think it was a clean jump in. Maybe you reacted to the fact that it wasn't a clean jump in. Yeah, that for sure was not a clean jump in. You definitely could have 6P'd him. So just know that the idea was there, but 6P has far more invul frames. So like when you press 6P, your upper torso is gone, right? In fact, hold on, production value. Let's pull up the frame data. Let's pull up the frame data real fast. Boom. I gotta put this up a bit closer. That's fine. Let's pull up the frame data on 6P. 6P. You become invul as soon as frame 3, right? So that's super good. Like you dead could have pressed 6P and it would have worked. So I like the idea. Execution could use some work. Right? Just understand your frame data a little bit. Just at this level, you need to understand your frame data and what's invul and what's not. Horrible round start. I'm sorry. That is a really bad round start. And against certain matchups, it's not a bad round start. But against this one in particular, it's really bad unless you're really calling something out. And maybe he was calling out the fact that the Happy Chaos player jumped in the last round. But remember, this is just matchup specific stuff. Happy Chaos, his favorite round start is this. It's the ball, right? Boom. Now you're cursed. Now you're stuck, right? Now that would have been, okay, so another Happy Chaos specific thing. You don't have many opportunities to get in on him, but one specific one is when he does this, right? When he puts his hand over his head, right? Hold on. Whatever. When he puts his hand over his head right there, now you have the opportunity to get in, especially if you're not, right? You could have Fukio'd right, not even Fukio, you could have Beybladed right in, swoogity, smack him right in the booty, you know? Is what it is. Just be aware that once you're getting zoned, you want to look out for this right here. You want to look out for that because that is your way in. So, but then you jump, that's fine, whatever. I mean, it's not great, but nice kind of anti-air. I mean, he reacted to something. Not a great confirm. Now you're Beyblading. You know, you should have Beybladed earlier. Not the 6K is not great, especially at that range. But he's not really confirming anything. You're definitely not blocking. You got to hold back a little bit longer. Just a little bit longer, right? Hold on. Whoa, what the fudge? I feel like I went forward. Right? He drops the combo. You try to jump. I don't know what that is about. Right? Whatever. This is good. That's a good mash out. But for those of you who don't know, you can confirm your 6P into, or your 2Ps into 6P and actually get a Beyblade confirm. He doesn't go for that here. I don't think he ever really goes for that in this match. But we'll see. The Rekka. Now, I like this block string. The block string was completely fine. I like it. He just ended up backdashing. No big deal. Information for later. Maybe next time you want to Beyblade or frame trap him in whatever way. Jump. I'm fine with this. That's an okay block string. I think he definitely tried to command grab. Let's see. Yeah, he for sure tried to command grab here. But he ends up getting a hit. Doesn't confirm it. Oh, well, the guy bursts out. Everything here is okay, right? Like, so far, the decision making is okay. I'm not completely opposed to what's going on right here. You're jumping these gunshots. That is fine. Remember what I said. You really want to pay attention. Pay attention to his... Oh, where is it at? Pay attention to his meter. You want to pay attention. You don't want him to put his hands over his head. Or when he does put his hands over his head, right? You want to be able to go in. So I don't really agree with the second jump because he wasn't in concentration state. So therefore, he would have wasted so much more bullets. So you would have, you know that he has to concentrate. When he concentrates, you can do Fukyo forward. When he concentrates, you can do Fukyo forward, Beyblade. And you would have been right there. Right in them toes, buddy. Right in them toes. So pay attention to the curse meter. Just hopping at him. Avoid the ball somehow. Gets the far slash somehow. I am completely fine with that block string. That block string was really good, actually. However, big issue with it, specifically, we got to hurry this up because this is taking a while. Big issue with it is that when you get this far slash Rekka, you need to Fukyo in. Fukyo in. Don't conserve that much blood. You just the far slash Rekka like takes out like a bar and a half or something like that, right? Fukyo in, you would have been way closer. And so therefore, at that range, this block string would have actually mattered. It would have actually reached. So something to know. And you would have hit him too because he pressed jab. So I like the block string. Just be wary of your spaces. This is okay. I'm not completely against it. You had meter if you reacted to the whiff. Which you did. You reacted to the whiff with meter. Very good. Right? Now he's in front of you. You actually could have command grabbed him again. Why not? If you command grabbed him right here, it would have worked. But you didn't. It's fine. And now you're stepping in the corner. You burst out. That's fine. You're jumping again. Nice. Okay. Just, you know, tighten that up. I'm not even gonna... That's just a tighten that up issue, right? You really don't want to be you really don't want to be dropping that confirm, right? I know the nerves might be getting to you, but really, you know, you got to delay that. At this point, you should know that stuff. You get it? This is very good. I am... that's okay. But maybe you should have waited like 2-3 more frames to give him a chance to do something to snipe it out. Doesn't really matter. The most important thing is that you are no longer in blood mode or whatever. So this combo is not going to do that much damage. Honestly, pretty fair trade. He gets in. Nice jab. Remember, 6P. You got a 6P those. Jab, 6P. Could have confirmed it. Could have honestly gotten a kill at that point. Okay, why are you command grabbing here? That doesn't make any sense. All right. Doesn't make any sense. This is not a frame trap. Okay? That is just a block string. And you don't want to waste blood on just a block string. Next time, just Fukyo forward. If you, not Fukyo, just Beyblade. If you Beybladed here, you would have caught his toes. All right? And then you could, honestly, you could have put him in a 50-50 situation and ended the game. That's fine. Go for a command grab for literally no reason whatsoever. You could have Fukyo forward into like jab or something like that. I love doing that. Or throw. Even though the throw also would have not really worked. But hey, whatever. You're still alive. You're still alive. You're still doing okay. He has no bullets. Okay, here's the thing. What happens when Happy Chaos has no bullets? When he has no bullets, do not get thrown. So I am okay. I'm not that okay with this backdash, I'll be honest. Maybe jab. Maybe throw him. All right, if you did wake up throw, you could have hit him. Wake up delay throw or something. He still has no bullets. You super. Why do you even super here? That doesn't make any sense, right? Remember, context is everything. And in this context, right, you have to pay attention to resources. In this context, what are the resources we're looking at? He has no bullets. He is one touch away. Now, he does have meter, so you got to be careful of the meter. But you also have meter. So if you did wake up like Beyblade, in fact, if you did round start Fukyo back Beyblade, right? In that exact situation, you actually could have hit the clone. You could have hit the clone, bing bong, and then RC'd forward, and the RC would have hit him. Context. There is literally no reason why you should be using your super here, because he's one hit away. You want to use your meter to get in. You want to use your meter to get in on him, right? Even if you did like BRC forward, if you BRC forward and you saw that he did clone, you could have did like 5K into Beyblade and killed him for it, right? Maybe you could have BRC'd back, but at this level, I don't think people are really paying attention to that kind of stuff, right? Still, you were at an advantage and you wasted it. And now, boom, waste a meter. You're blocking, this is okay, and he does super, and you die. He does super, you die, is what it is, you know. Hey, happens the best of us, I suppose. So the biggest takeaways, all right, let's focus on the biggest takeaways. Biggest takeaways is context, right? So round start against Happy Chaos needs to be a little bit better. Actually, specifically matchup knowledge against Happy Chaos needs to be a little bit better. Happy Chaos is one of those characters where you can't exactly just run it down and win. You have to know how to fight him. So pay attention to his concentration meter, right? Whenever he focuses up, you want to pay attention to that kind of stuff, right? I love how you have the concepts to use things like clone in neutral, but you don't push it with just clone, right? Like there's zero reason to be doing Fukyo or a clone Fukyo Beyblade outside of a combo. There's literally no reason to be doing that. Your round starts against Happy Chaos need to be a bit more specific. Again, I already said that. They need to be a bit more character specific. When you're jabbing, right? Your jabs were pretty good. You did not confirm them into 6Ps, right? This is my problem. You didn't confirm these into 6Ps into Beyblade, right? If you did that, you definitely would have gotten way more mileage. In fact, you would have taken some rounds off of him. Do throw more. You mash buttons in places that throw could have worked. So maybe just overcompensate and mash throw when they're close more. You know, that's a very simple change that you could have made that could have gotten you way more damage overall, way more better situations overall in this match. And yeah, I think that's kind of it. Be wary of your block strings, right? Some of your block strings were pretty questionable. Some of them were very good. They were just not space dependent, or some of them like Happy Chaos just read out of it. Completely fine, right? I'm not gonna knock you for doing something good that the opponent just beat. That's fine. Is what it is. It's a guessing game. But get a little bit tighter with some of the ones. Specifically, I want to say at like the far slash, when you did like far slash into, what is it? We did like far slash here. That's not a real block string, brother. Also, why are you command grabbing? Doesn't make any sense. Makes no sense. You're minus as heck. If you did far slash clone Fukyo into command grab, that would have been great. You know, just understand your command grab space or your command grab situations. And that's it. So that's all your boy has for you today. Hope you guys learned something. I hope Shapiro, I hope Ben Shapiro learned something too. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.